Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money with your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 321 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today we're going to talk about ClickBank and JVZoo. These are two places where you can find literally thousands of affiliate products so that you can make a commission selling them. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the differences between the two today. Now, hope you didn't miss episode 320. Oh my goodness, we talked about retargeting. That's where you kind of stalk people around the internet after they have looked at one of your products or services or blog postings. Very cool. And I threw in a little bonus talking about lookalike audiences, which is an amazing thing that can help you sell more and more and more. Now, if you'd like to hear your own voice here on Screw the Commute, well, if the show's helped you out at all in your business or given you ideas to help you start a business, well, we want to hear about it. So go to screwthecommute.com and look for a little blue sidebar that says send a voicemail. Click on it and talk into your phone or computer and tell me how the show's helped you. And also put your website in there so you get a big shout out in front of thousands of people. All right, make sure you download our free automation ebook. We sell this for $27, but it's yours free for listening to the show. And it really is a powerful thing that I have used in my business for years, since really 1997. I've been using these techniques, and I attribute a lot of them to my success because it helps me do things lightning fast, saves me millions of keystrokes, and helps me steal customers from other people that take too long to get back to them. So check it out at screwthecommute.com/automate free. While you're over there, grab a copy of our podcast app at screwthecommute.com/app, that's APP, and you will be able to put us on your cell phone and tablet, and has all kinds of cool features. And we have a video and screen captures to show you how to use all of them so you can take us with you on the road. All right. Everybody's still freaking out about the pandemic. They don't know if schools are opening or not opening, but I want to give you a gift that you don't have to worry about those kinds of things. You don't have to worry about your kids being successful and paying a fortune for college and just learning how to protest and then getting a crappy job at Starbucks, or competing for a job at Starbucks is more like it. So I have formalized all my training in the form of a school. It's the only licensed, dedicated internet marketing school in the country, digital marketing too. And it's certified to operate by SCHEV, the State Council on Higher Education in Virginia. But you don't have to live in Virginia. It's a distance learning school, and we have live events each week, and it's just so powerful with all the nuts and bolts skills that I have been using for 26 years now to make a fortune online. It's not hocus pocus. I mean, I had 3 years to get the license. I mean, they scrutinized my curriculum. Every year I have to recertify and jump through a bunch of more hoops. And I mean, it's really serious stuff. So I encourage you to check it out. Give me a call. I'll tell you all about it, and get your kids in it. Get yourself in it. If you're wanting to do business, you both can be in it. So check it out at imtcva.org, but give me a call and I can discuss with you your future on the web, and you won't be in debt for 100 years to go to my school. And you could have a skill that's in great demand. Every business on earth needs this skill. So check it out at imtcva.org and give me a call. All right, let's get into the main event. ClickBank and JVZoo are places where you can both find digital products to purchase, but you can also list your products there, and it's mostly digital, to take advantage of the many thousands of affiliate marketers at each of those companies who will sell your product for a commission. Now, ClickBank has been around as long as I can remember, really, and JVZoo came on the scene more recently. And they have a feature that made lots of affiliates fall in love with them, which contributed to their rapid rise in prominence. That's JVZoo. And I'll tell you about that feature a little later. Now, I'm not doing this episode to pit ClickBank against JVZoo. I'm here to tell you about them so you can make money with them. I've made money with both of them and will most likely continue to do so into the future. Now, in my case, I use both of them to find products I can sell to my list as an affiliate. I've been doing this for many years on ClickBank, and more recently I added JVZoo. What happens is that I'll hear about a product on either platform, I'll check it out to make sure it's a good fit for my list, and then promote it for a commission. Let me tell you about the features of JVZoo that made me really like it right off the bat. But first, you got to know a little bit about how you get paid when you are an affiliate. And I'm not going into all the basics of affiliate marketing. I covered that in episode 52. So if you want to go listen to that, it's screwthecommute.com/52 or 52. Anyway, the quick basics are that you have a special link, and when someone clicks on it, they go to a person's website that has the product you're promoting. If the person you referred buys the product, it's tracked to you through that link, and then you get your commission. Now, I'm going to look at this from three different perspectives. One is the product you're promoting is not on ClickBank or JVZoo. It's being sold by an individual through their own shopping cart and their own affiliate program. That's scenario one. Number two, it's being sold through ClickBank. And number three, it's being sold through JVZoo. All right, and we're talking now about how you get paid, remember, all right? In this first situation, the person promoting the product has their own affiliate software. They track your referrals or the people you send to them, and at the end of a certain period, they add up all your commissions and they either send you a check or pay you with something like PayPal. Now, this is a perfectly acceptable way to do things, and it's actually the way I do things, since I don't really rely too much on affiliates selling my stuff, so I have my own affiliate program, and I just pay you directly when you're tracked if you join mine. No problem. The downside to this is that if the person selling the product is not reputable, you may not get paid. You also have to wait a long time to get paid because most vendors or product creators are worried that you sent them fraudulent customers, and they want to wait long enough to pay you to make sure the sale was good. They also usually want to wait until the refund period has passed. So sometimes this can be 30 to 60 days. Now, again, I'm not ragging on this method. If the person is reputable and has good products, then the only real drawback is just waiting a little longer for your money. Okay, let's look at the second situation where you are promoting a product listed in ClickBank. And let me remind you or tell you if you don't know, the product you're promoting through ClickBank is still a product from a product producer, just like in situation one. It's just they're using ClickBank as their affiliate software, and ClickBank is running all the stuff. See, ClickBank doesn't make products, neither does JVZoo. They just handle all this for product producers and affiliates. The big difference in this scenario is that ClickBank, which is a giant reputable company, is in charge of all the money. So if you do your job promoting the product, you will get paid. Now, they do have safeguards also to make sure you are a real affiliate. And don't worry, it's not that hard to qualify. You just have to have a couple good sales and then they believe you're real. It doesn't mean you won't get kicked out if you start cheating later, okay? But anyway, ClickBank only pays in certain ways. Remember, we're talking about how to get paid by these people. They will either mail you a check, do direct deposit, or they will wire transfer you the money. And not all the methods are available in all countries, by the way. And I'm putting a link in the show notes to ClickBank to a ClickBank help page that talks about getting paid. Now, their default threshold to pay you is $100, which means you have to earn $100 in commissions before they'll send you the money. However, you can change this. That's just their default to as little as $10. Okay, so you can go from $10, I think, up to $1 million. That's your threshold. But trust me, if I'm selling $1 million worth of stuff, I'm going to take 100,000 here or 100,000 there. Okay, or I'll take 1,000 here. I'm not going to wait for the million to add up. That's for sure. Anyway, there's a link in the show notes to talk about that. All right. Now let's talk about the third scenario where you are promoting a product through JVZoo. And I believe what I'm going to tell you now is the reason they have grown so rapidly. In the two scenarios before, you have to wait for your money. In the first scenario, it can be shaky that you will even get your money at all, all right, if the individual is not reputable. With JVZoo, if you prove you are a good affiliate, in many cases, you can get paid immediately into your PayPal account the moment someone buys through your affiliate link. Oh my goodness, including myself, affiliates love this. And I mean love, love, love this. Now, keep in mind, if someone refunds, the money will be taken out of your account. So don't go on a spending spree with your commissions until you see if any refunds come in. Also, if you get too many refunds, you may get kicked out of promoting that particular product because you're obviously sending bad customers. And again, I'm not going into on this episode all the ins and outs of operating ClickBank and JVZoo. I'm just trying to alert you to two places where you can find thousands of products to sell. And both programs tell you how well a particular product is selling. In fact, JVZoo, you can get signed up on a list where they'll alert you to really highly converting products. In other words, products that are selling really well. Now, another thing that might happen is you might find a product you really like, but the person that created the product may have a terrible sales letter, so it's not converting. There are ways you can overcome this with your own sales letter sending to the product if you rewrite it, if you're really willing to do that, but that's beyond the scope of this episode. Now, there's another side to this coin, and that's if you want to sell your product using one or both of these platforms. I'm including a link in the show notes of a comparison blog posting from, I think the site is called Click News, but there's lots of info on the web if you just type in ClickBank versus JVZoo of the fees involved to sell your stuff and, commissions and all that stuff. Now, if you want to see the kinds of products being sold and see tons of examples, go to ClickBank and click Shop at the top. You don't have to sign in or anything. You'll see categories and subcategories of products. Like I said, you don't have to log in for this. It's just as a buyer, you can go look at stuff and buy it right there. I've provided a link in the show notes to a webinar showing you how to sell on ClickBank if you want to. Now, JVZoo doesn't really list their products for sale on their website. They are basically wanting to recruit affiliates that sell products and product creators. They do have a feature people really like in that when you do purchase a product through JVZoo, all your products are there waiting for you if you happen to forget what you bought or even the name of what you bought. With ClickBank, your purchases are spread out all over the web with different logins and all this and that. Also with ClickBank, you will find a much greater diversity of products. JVZoo is best known for internet marketing type products, but ClickBank has everything under the sun from, how to teach your kid to drive to health and wellness and all these subcategories you'll see when you go visit. Now, if you want help figuring all this stuff out, plus the other myriad of things it takes to be successful online, check out my mentor program at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com. It's the longest running, most successful, most unique program of its kind anywhere in this field. You can bring anybody's program to me and mine will blow it away with the value you get. Plus, most people want you to pay up front for stuff. Well, when I first started, people were charging $50 or $100 grand to teach you this stuff. So I said, no, that's too risky and it's too rotten. And I know a lot of those people, you'd be chasing them around Mexico to find them if you gave them 50 grand up front. So what I did is I charge an entry fee plus a percentage of your profits that's capped. So for me to get my 50,000, you have to make 200,000. And people just loved this because they knew I wasn't going to disappear on them because I won't get my big money unless they make money. And then also the unique features, you have an immersion weekend, of course, after the pandemic, in my retreat center in Virginia Beach. You have video shot in our studio. And then the most unique feature is that the fact that we are one-on-one with you. We tutor you. You don't get lumped in with a big group online where you're bored half the time or lost half the time. We're talking to you at your level. We're at whatever you need. Nobody will do this. You can't talk to anybody at my level, let alone have them teach you something. So it's a whole different arena. It's a step above anything you've ever seen. So if you want this kind of training at a reasonable price where we're tied to your success, you gotta get in my program, greatinternetmarketingtraining.com, and you get one-on-one for at least a year with everybody that works here that I have trained. They'll take over your computer screen even and show you where to click and the whole bit. I mean, it's just so powerful. And you get a scholarship to my school that you can either use yourself if you like extra training or gift to someone. Now, we've had people gift them to their kids, and the kids are now making money in a matter of months. All right, so very powerful. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. ClickBank and JVZoo have thousands of products you can sell for a commission. And hey, I want you in my program. At least call me about it, and let's see how to get you in and get you started so you're not wasting money. The biggest thing people say to me all the time is, boy, I wish I'd have come to you first, because they just blew money like crazy. I'm talking to a lady right now. She spent $30,000 on her website. She's still paying $300 a month to some shyster who is ripping her off. And same thing. God, I wish I'd have come to you first. So I don't want to let that happen to you. All right, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We'll catch you on the next episode. See you later.